B.Tech course. I am from Ajmer. I am a boarder of Jain Hall of Residence. I am contesting for the post of General Secretary, Social and Cultural, Technology Student Gymkhana, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur for the academic session 2014-2015.
This is the same question. Since you are contesting for the post of Social and Cultural General Secretary, please define what is social, define what is cultural, and classify the events of General Championship into social and cultural.
So there are many events, and all the events having the cultural aspects as well as social aspects. So the social aspects can be seen by the topics given in the different events.
Samay, sorry to interrupt. I have a question. I'll rephrase it for you. A. Define social. B. Define cultural. C. Classify the events of General Championship into social and cultural.
Samay, do you have power to decide the name of the General Championship event?
No sir, I don't have the power. I have high authorities of President Technology Sim Gymkhana and Vice President.
I'm asking you to define.
Mission solved. Do you have any further question or introduction? Let's begin with your sir.
During my 2 years of stay at IIT Kharagpur, apart from curricular activities, I have been involved in various extracurricular activities. The desire and confidence I get from these activities have inculcated in me to contest for the post of General Secretary, Social and Cultural Technology Student Gymkhana. I am an active member of Technology Dramatic Society Prava and have participated in various stage plays and productions of Prava in my first and second year. I was a member of silver winning team representing IIT Kharagpur in Abhinay, the Inter-College Dramatics Competition in the annual cultural fest of Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta. I was a part of gold winning Inter-Hall Hindi Elocution team of Jain Hall of Residence. I was a member of guest reception team of gold winning illumination of Jain Hall of Residence. I was also a part of gold winning Open IIT English Dramatics team and Inter-Hall Hindi Dramatics team of Jain Hall of Residence. Apart from my achievements at various social and cultural platforms, I have also excelled in the field of sports. I am an inter-IIT probable in lawn tennis. In my first year, I was the winner of the lawn tennis freshers tournament conducted by Technology Student Gymkhana. I was a part of bronze winning Inter-Hall squash team and Inter-Hall lawn tennis team of Jain Hall of Residence. Under my captaincy, the district lawn tennis team of Ajmer have secured 3rd position in Under 17 Rajasthan State Lawn Tennis Championship. Apart from my achievements and engagements in various extracurricular activities, I maintain a decent CGPA. I completely understand the role of General Secretary, Social and Culture encompasses the various aspects ranging from Social Culture General Championship to various societies. The post requires an ability to work with full dedication and commitment. And I am confident that if elected for the post of General Secretary, Social and Cultural Technology Student Gymkhana, I will shoulder all my responsibilities with full efficient and commitment.
Samay, what is the importance of mentioning your sports achievements in your statement of purpose when you are contesting for the post of General Secretary, Social and Cultural?
Sir, I am involved in sports since 2008. I have inherited the qualities like perseverance, hard work, temperament and focus from sports, which will always enable me to excel as a General Secretary, Social and Cultural.
Hindi Technology Dramatic Society, which has been renamed as Prava, right? Do you know that it has been officially renamed Prava only this year, and still the governors, whenever they were doing an outstation participation, were using the name Prava unofficially. Any comments on that?
Sir, they have the permission of the Vice President.
Samay, can you call the Vice President and tell me that with whose permission, when there is not an official name of Prava, you are using it on a global forum when you are representing in IIT Kharagpur?
I believe you can ask from the governors of Technology Dramatic Society Prava as well as the Vice President.
Don't you think the panelists should rise above the narrow domains of clauses, subclauses, definition, etymologies?
Sorry sir, could you repeat your question?
Don't you think the panelists should rise above the narrow domain of clauses, subclauses, definitions and word meanings?
Exactly sir, they should rise.
name of the society.
I understand the name of the society and the Prava Technology Dramatic Society. The Prava means the flow.
Samay, is the name more important or the team participating in it more important?
So exactly, the team participating is more important, and we have won the silver. We have won a silver medal in Abhinay for Indian Institute of Management Calcutta for IIT Kharagpur.
Firstly, congratulations on a wonderful show. And you have mentioned that you were a part of the gold-winning Open IIT team of English Dramatics of Rajendra Prasad Hall of Residence. Is it correct? Did you mention this same line?
Ma'am, the team consists of all the participants, and all the participants belong to the Rajendra Prasad Hall of Residence.
Do you know that when you represent, when you take part in Open IIT events, and while you are even contesting for a post of General Secretary, you are not supposed to represent a particular hall of residence. There is no hall of residence participating in Open IIT. It is about a group of people. So don't you think it is wrong on your part to mention a hall of residence name?
Ma'am, all the efforts made by the participant are from the Rajendra Prasad Hall of Residence. That's why I have mentioned my hall.
Samay, my question to you is that you did not mention any academic achievements like the other candidates did. Why so?
So, ma'am, I have a CGPA of 8.14, and I have mentioned that I have maintained a decent CGPA.
So should you have mentioned the CGPA if it's so good according to you, and rather than saying you have a decent CGPA?
Ma'am, I believe that 8.14 CGPA is a decent CGPA.
Samay, can you please tell me the name of the judges of Illumination? Because you were part of GR team of Illumination.
Sir, I am not a database, I am a human being, and I cannot remember each and
I would like okay, again I'll ask you the same question. Apart from the GC events and the inter-halls, the General Secretaries handled the Swami Vivekananda Day last semester. That was a big event organized in the institute and an added responsibility. Do you have any information on it?
Ma'am, I believe there are higher authorities like Vice President and President to guide me over it.
Okay, Samay, the question is, please firstly, listen to the question and answer accordingly. So the question was that, do you have any information on this added responsibility that the GSEC socket has to take if elected?
Ma'am, every year there are different aspects we have to take, and the Vice President and President can give.
Do you know what aspects?
Ma'am, let me complete my answer. And there are Vice President, there is Vice President and President to guide the General Secretary Social Culture.
So you mean to say you have no information on the work that the GSEC did last year?
Ma'am, as I have mentioned that I am not a database.
I request the panelists to just have one follow-up question, that's it.
Samay, will you be willing to undertake any responsibility that is delegated to you after you become the General Secretary Social and Cultural?
Yes, sir. I can take and I will work as demanded by the President Technology Gymkhana as well as the Vice President Technology.
And how does your SOP tell us that? How does your SOP tell us that?
Sir, as I have mentioned, that being a member of KC Representative team, I was responsible, I was dependable. So my SOP, my statement of purpose states that I am a responsible person and I have full dedication and commitment. You can see it from my sports activities. So I believe if elected for the post of General Secretary Social and Culture, I will efficiently manage all the events.
What was the role in the delegation team of RP Hall of Residence?
Sir, 1 month prior to the event, there were 40 people who turned up for the Inter-Hall India Elocution team, out of which only 4 members were selected in the Inter-Hall India Elocution team of Rajendra Prasad Hall of Residence, and I was one among them. But on the end day, it was decided that the chosen topic was more suited to the other members.
Samay, you have brilliant achievements in sports and games, so why aren't you contesting for the post of General Secretary Sports and Games instead of Social and Cultural?
Firstly, I am involved in Technology Dramatic Society Prava. I've gained experience from my various outstation participation and in-house participation. Secondly, I am involved in the General Championship events from my past 2 years. So that makes me fully aware of the social and cultural ecosystem of from IIT Kharagpur. Moreover, the qualities which I inherited from sports like perseverance, hard work, focus and temperament will enable me to excel as a General Secretary, Social and Cultural. Moreover, if elected for the post of General Secretary, Social and Cultural, I will ensure that my participation in sports remains the same.
Okay, you have mentioned that you have participated in various performances of Prava. Can you mention the exact number in your first year and second year? How many productions did you take part in?
Ma'am, I was a part of 5 productions in my first year and 3 productions in my second year.
Can you enlighten us with some of the initiatives that you took?
Sir, I have taken an initiative to bring sports equipments in my hall.
Samay, being a General Secretary Social and Cultural, you would be the face of Institute for representing social and cultural activities. What are the social and cultural activities listed as a part of Global Vision 2020 program of IIT Kharagpur?
So could you please repeat the question?
What are the social and cultural activities listed as a part of Vision 2020 program of IIT Kharagpur?
Sir, first of all, Springfest is the most prominent social and cultural phase of IIT Kharagpur, and all the events coming under Springfest are related to the social and cultural aspects of IIT Kharagpur.
Samay, my question is, what are the social and cultural activities listed as a part of Vision 2020 program of IIT Kharagpur? Don't say that you don't know what is Vision 20 program of IIT Kharagpur.
So I believe I have answered your question. Springfest will be conducted in 2020.
Samay, are you contesting for the post of General Secretary Social and Cultural 2014-15 or 2020?
I am contesting for the post of General Secretary Social and Cultural 2014-2015 and not 2020.
Do you have any idea about subcommittees and events under General Secretary Social and Cultural?
Yes, sir, I am fully aware of the subcommittees under General Secretary Social and Cultural.
Okay, but you have already mentioned the fact that you are not a database. So why do you have why do you remember all of these data?
Because as a human being, I can remember them.
One last question. Society
Question. Are you a member of the inter-IT probable of a sport?
Yes, sir. Currently, I am an inter-IT probable in lawn tennis.
Will you be willing, how will you be managing your practice sessions with your responsibilities as a General Secretary Social and Cultural?
Sir, you can see it from my statement of purpose. I have been involved in various social and cultural and sports activities, and I have maintained a decent CGPA of 8.14. This shows my good time management skills. In the month of September, I was involved in the Open IT lawn tennis as well as I was involved in the Open IT squash, and due to my prior commitment in Open IT English dramatics, I have won gold in Open IT. We all have won gold in Open IT English dramatics. That you can see it. My dedication and commitment in the different.
So when did you decide that you will contest for the post of General Secretary Social and Cultural? When was that enlightening moment that you thought that you should now contest for this post? When did that occur?
Ma'am, I believe that was not a particular day or particular time. It was a throughout process through my past 2 years.
Samay, societies in Gymkhana, when they go to perform outstation, they face a money crunch. Do you agree on it?
Yes, sir.
I have a follow-up on this. Suppose as an alumni of IIT Kharagpur, I want to donate the money to a particular society. Can you list me a step-wise procedure to donate a money to a society in Gymkhana?
Sir, if a society is registered under technology in Gymkhana, the society cannot take outstation sponsorship from alumni as well as outstation sponsorship.
Samay is collecting money from the alumni responsibility of General Secretary Social and Culture or alumni cell?
So I believe the responsibility of collecting money is of alumni affairs, not the General Secretary Social and Culture.
Samay, can you tell me one of your weaknesses? One major weakness of yours.
Ma'am, I don't mix my intelligent quotient and emotional quotient. This is one of my weaknesses.
Samay, the fact that you are aware of your weakness, doesn't that mean that you'll be looking towards rationalizing that weakness when you become the General Secretary Social and Cultural?
So I believe it's the weakness at my personal level, but it sometimes helps me at professional level.
Samay, opinion on the inclusion of illumination in social and cultural general championship?
Sir, first of all, I am not responsible for conducting the illumination in Bengali. There are higher authorities of President Technology Student Gymkhana. The decision resides with the President Technology Gymkhana. But if you are asking me my personal opinion, I believe that illumination is a good tradition and should be continued.
Samay, if you're aware of, all the dramatic societies have come under a single umbrella of Technology Dramatic Society. Okay, still after that there have been no productions where all the 4 sub-teams have actually done together. So, what are your comments on it? Like, what has this unification actually led to?
Ma'am, I believe that it is the personal opinion of the different societies.
So you don't have any opinion on this? You don't have a personal opinion on anything happening in the institute?
Ma'am, my personal opinion is irrelevant to my statement of purpose.
It is. You are contesting for the post of General Secretary, Social and Cultural. Let me complete my question first. You are contesting for the post of General Secretary, Social and Cultural, wherein you have to handle all these societies.
Follow-up question is no comment. Is it no comment?
Samay, will inter-IIT social and culture help in this regard?
Yes, sir. If inter-IIT social and culture happens, it will help in this regard.
Samay, I have a question for you. What are the various social and awareness programs happening around the campus?
Ma'am, National Service Scheme as well as the Gopali Youth Welfare Society is responsible for the social awareness. And ma'am, they are not under the General Secretary Social and Cultural.
So what more, if somebody approaches you, what more or what approach would you put regarding this event?
Ma'am, if someone approaches me about the social activities, not just for the sake of General Secretary Social and Culture, at my personal level, I will help him.
Samay, currently there are no certifications for participation in inter-hall activities. But as per the new rules of Career Development Center, you have to produce certificates for any event. So, what would be your comments to it?
Samay, Apurv, is this a right question?
Let the panelist, let the candidate answer this question. If he doesn't want to, he can say it.
So I doesn't want to answer this question.
I believe it's a wrong question. Certificates are given from
Let the
Gymkhana.
candidate, I'm not here to answer the questions. Candidate is. It's his
Just
role
wanted to
to answer.
clarify a fact.
I cannot answer it right now. My facts are very much clear. Let the candidate answer the questions, please.
Samay, what have been the social initiative taken by IIT Kharagpur?
Sir, I'm conducting tuitions for poor people in my hometown as well as I have donated blood in my first year.
Samay, can you tell us your involvement in lawn tennis activities in IIT Kharagpur?
Sir, first of all, I was the winner of the Freshers Lawn Tennis Tournament conducted by Technology Student Gymkhana. In my second year, I was in my first year, I was in the top 8 players of the institute, and I have improved it in the top 6 player of the institute in my second year.
Any managerial skill previously? Okay, Samay, you have not displayed any managerial skill as per your SOAP. A big position of responsibility or something. So how are you planning to, take up such a big responsibility of GSEC soccer later on? Suddenly.
Sir, ma'am, I believe that a manager should comprise of good teamwork, leadership, as well as time management skills. My ma'am, let me complete my answer. Ma'am, leadership qualities, you can see me under my captaincy, the district lawn tennis team of Ajmer have secured 3rd position. That shows my efficient leadership qualities. My active involvement in social and cultural activities and sports activities. Apart from this, I have maintained a decent CGPA of 8.14. This shows that I possess good time management skills, as well as my excellence in dramatics. Not only shows my interest in social and cultural activities, it also shows my ability to work with the team.
Samay, like the other panelists asked you regarding your individual initiative, you mentioned that you donated blood. Like you already said, you are a human being, not a database. It's a part of every fit and healthy individual to donate blood. So how does this count in this aspect?
Ma'am, regarding initiative, I have also brought the sports equipment in my hall.
I asked you, it's a follow-up. I asked you with regards to donation of blood, not the sports equipment.
Ma'am, I believe it's an initiative. I have donated blood in my first year and it will help someone to live a life.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
called from reputed talented agencies which specialize and possess expertise in different types of cultural activities. This not only solves the omnipresent problem of list exhaustion, but also provides quality judges for the social and cultural events, thus enhancing the overall quality of the General Championship. My second proposal is to create an information disseminative system for all social and cultural activities of IIT Kharagpur, which includes an online portal aimed at increasing freshers' participation in social and cultural activities and improving the efficiency and transparency of subcommittee meetings. My third proposal, to conduct a workshop for dramatics and thermocol and clay modeling. I propose to introduce workshops for dramatics and thermocol and clay modeling. The workshop for dramatics will be conducted for freshers by Technology Dramatic Society, Prava, as well as the different societies. The workshop for clay and modeling will be conducted by professionals and will be open to all the students of the institute. Tentative schedule. Dramatics workshop will be conducted by Technology Dramatic Society before the audition in the starting week of August, and the workshop for thermocol and clay modeling will be conducted 2 to 3 weeks before the inter-all event. I like to discuss my first proposal. To bring in external judges for various inter-all general championship social and cultural events. The judges would be called from reputed talent agencies which specialize and possess expertise in different types of cultural activities. This not only solves the omnipresent problem of list exhaustion, but also provides quality judges for the social and cultural events, thus enhancing the overall quality of the General Championship. Benefits. This proposal will help in reducing the issue which are created because of the unavailability of the judges in the preference list decided prior to the event. This will provide the participants with an immense exposure to professionalism in their respective fields and give the participants a platform to exhibit their talent in front of experts. This will eventually lead to improvement in the quality and level of performance in the events. This proposal will also help in reducing conflicts arising in subcommittee meetings regarding finalizing the preference list of judges. This proposal will also help in reducing the pressure on professors who usually have to judge long events after their academic work hours. Interaction with experts during or after the event will lead to networking between students and professionals in cultural activities, thus opening new avenues for students to showcase their skills.
Okay, Samay, you have done an immense lot of groundwork. So I'll start off with the Fine Arts Club. Okay, so for Fine Arts Club, you have presented a budget of 5,000, if I'm correct. So can you name 3-4 people who actually judge the fine arts events now, and from where are they? Can you name those judges?
Ma'am, Professor TKM and Professor
Professor TKM, is that how you refer to your professors? Can you say his name at least, please? Samay, show some respect.
Ma'am, you can find full form at the IIT KGP website.
TKM
Professor Swapnipala, Mr. Barmani are the three judges. Are the three judges who attend the fine art events. And for fine arts, I have consulted Department of Painting, Kalabhavan Institute of Fine Arts, Vishnu Bharati, Shanti Niketan. They agreed to send 4 professors to judge the events whenever IIT Kharagpur requires without any honorarium.
Fine. Yeah. I have another question. Okay. Do you think there is a need of calling judges for fine arts events from outside when our professors are capable enough? They don't have any problem in judging any amount of fine arts events. Why do you think there's a need of spending so much amount of money on getting judges from outside for fine arts?
Ma'am, I'm not questioning the ability and the integrity of the professor. I'm no one to question the integrity of the professor because this program, listen me,
yes,
ma'am, because this problem is, ma'am, because this is one of the most prominent problem existing in social and cultural general championship.
Samay,
Let me complete. I have discussed this with the General Secretary Social and Culture of different halls of residence, and I believe this is the most prominent problem existing in Social and Cultural General Championship. So I want to solve this problem.
Samay, I have myself been the General Secretary Social and Cultural Technology Students Gymkhana. There is no problem in any judgment of any fine arts event. I agree to you.
Please refrain from making comments. Please refrain from making comments.
Has there been cases where judges who came for judging the events been exhausted after the event?
Yes, sir. There are in many events. In the event of Western groups, the judges list was exhausted. In the event of inter or Hindi dramatics, there was only one judge, as well as in the inter or Bengali dramatics, there was only one.
Samay, will it result in increasing the quality of judging of the events compared to last year?
Yes, sir. As I have mentioned, that this will provide the participant with an immense exposure to professionalism in their respective fields and give the participant a platform to exhibit their talent in front of experts. This will eventually lead to improve in the quality and level of performance in the events.
Samay,
How are the fine arts events judged? Samay, how are the fine arts events judged? Can you please explain the procedure?
Sir, they are not judged objectively. There is only subjective judging.
When do the judge come to judge the fine arts event?
So obviously after the event.
So when there is no time constraint, so do you think our professors from the Department of Architecture are less qualified to judge the events?
Sir, I have already answered your question. I am no one to question the integrity of the professor. I propose this because this is the most prominent problem existing in social culture. Let me complete that. I have mentioned many of the benefits.
Please read your second benefit.
Sorry?
The first line of your second benefit, this will provide the participant with an immense exposure to professionalism. Don't you think our architecture professors are professional enough to judge the events?
Ma'am, I have answered this question 3 times and I am 4th time answering this question that I am no one to...
You raise it again.
I am no one to question the integrity of the professor.
Samay, is there a Department of Fine Arts in IIT Kharagpur?
No, sir.
Don't you think people who are actually equipped with working with fine arts events will be better equipped to judge those events? Is architecture fine arts?
No, sir. Architecture is not related to fine art.
Thank you.
It is related, but it is not a fine art.
Samay, how did you arrive?
Samay, in fine art, has there been a problem in the past few years where a judge or an issue was raised when the judge was from the architecture department and the participant was also from the architecture department, and an issue was raised in the subcommittee meeting?
Yes, sir. Last year, a participant have wrote Archi on the collaging on its collage, and the dispute was raised, and it is discussed in the subcommittee meeting.
Samay, how did you have arrived at a cost breakup of accommodation of 400 rupees per day as well as refreshments at 600 per day? Can you tell me which guest house in the institute offers accommodation at 400 rupees and refreshment at 600 rupees?
So, Vishwarya Guest House offers accommodation at 400 rupees.
And refreshments?
Sir, refreshments, it is, sir, 600 rupees are more than enough for the refreshments.
Have you taken any accounting or you know the guest house charges of the refreshments?
Sir, in addition to it, there is, in the social culture budget, there is budget for refreshments alone, and I am adding it to it, 600.
I am not asking the budget of
Samay, does Vishwarya Guest House provide lunch or dinner?
Yes, sir, Vishwarya Guest House provides dinner.
I'm asking you the cost of that. That is what I'm asking you. The cost of the lunch and dinner at Vishweshwarya.
So I have mentioned that 600 rupees is more than enough for the refreshment.
Samay, you have calculated a total budget with these judges. So would there be a hike in the total budget of Gymkhana from presently? What is the difference in the amount that is coming? What is the current budget for all these events?
So first of all, I cannot disclose the figures. It is not wise to disclose the figures at the public forum. And
who suggested you not to disclose the budget on the public forum? It is available for any student to look into the budget of the...
So I have consulted it with the present student advisor, Mr. Somraj Datta.
What is the increment?
Budget is open to each and every student of the institute. Each one of us have the right to know it on any public forum.
Thank you, Surbi, for the information. Samay, I have a question. What is the total increment because of this proposal?
So there is a... So there is a total of 52,000 increase in the budget, which is only 6% of the total budget.
And have there been bigger increments in the budget in previous years?
Yes, sir. From last year to this year, increment of 2.5 lakhs has been made, and this is only 52,000.
Okay, Samay, do you not think that in previous years also the General Secretaries of Hall of Residence has approached the GSEC Gymkhana for external judging? Why was it not implemented?
Sir, it is implemented in the quiz as well as in the Western entertainment events, and I propose to implement in the more events.
Was it not proposed by the Hall of Residences GSEC competitions?
Samay,
Sir, it is proposed, but actually it is not followed. And if elected as a general secretary, I will
So
ensure
you mean to say that the
Sir,
president is capable and incapable of doing
let me
this?
complete, sir. Let me complete. And if I elected, then I will ensure that it should be followed.
Samay, the groundwork which you did for this, the extensive groundwork which you did, help in any way to implement it better than last year's?
Yes, sir. I have regarding fine art, there are no honorarium, as well as regarding dramatics and literary events, there are no honorarium. Only the honorarium is being charged regarding the entertainment events.
Samay-
And it will increase only 15,000.
Okay, Samay, are you aware that for the Western groups happening right now in this semester, all the halls of residences are paying for an external judge? Are you aware of this fact?
Ma'am, I like to correct you. That's for the Eastern group.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for clarifying. So, what is your opinion? What is your opinion on this matter? What is your opinion?
Ma'am, could you please repeat?
What is your opinion on this? I think I'm clear. What is your opinion on this matter?
Ma'am, I believe my personal opinion doesn't matter. It is the opinion of the subcommittee meeting.
Okay,
Samay,
Samay.
you have arrived at a figure of rupees 1,000 as an honorarium in entertainment cup. Who decides what honorarium is to be given to a judge?
Sir, I believe it was 1,000 per event per judge.
Yeah, who decides that?
Sir, as well as the judges themselves demanded the honorarium of 1,000. You can check it from my groundwork. I have attached the email confirmation.
Okay, Samay, what made you cut down on only these three issues of dramatics, clay and thermocol modeling that you will call for extra?
Yes,
The third
ma'am.
proposal.
Sorry, ma'am. I'm discussing my first proposal.
Okay, Samay, for the Western groups, the judges that come, they are not included in the budget, and as per your proposal, you would be calling extra judges. So you're mentioning that there would be a 6% increase. Don't you think already there is an increase because of the Western groups, and this would add more to the burden of
Sir, from last year to this year, 2.5 lakhs has been increased, and I am just increasing 50,000. And since this is the prominent problem existing in social and cultural general championship, it should be solved.
Samay,
This is the last question. I repeat, this is the last question.
Samay, is Gymkhana paying for the events which is organized by Gymkhana a better thing rather than asking money from the halls of residence?
Sir, obviously Gymkhana should pay for the activities which are for the Gymkhana activities.
Okay, thank you very much, Samay. Thank you.